I learned it.
And now you know it.
Now we can play.
That wouldn't be as much fun.
Welcome to the band.
All right, yeah.
Thanks,
fellas.
Thanks for bringing your drama
Love it.
Yeah, you're
into our heavenly quarters.
I know, man.
heavenly host.
And for anybody who can't see, there's a lot more here that they would not let us plug in.
Well, you know, if you bring drama onto a show, I mean, you have to expect drama. So.
Well,
I almost brought the trailer.
almost another trailer drama.
No, but seriously, it's
Another band name.
a pleasure to have you guys here, and Nathan and
Danny,
Danny.
yeah.
Yeah, I know his name.
Right. He's played with you. So,
Yeah. And yeah, you know, you guys make a lot of noise, and I like it.
Thank you. Well, I know that you have a lot of cool things happening, and I know I've been talking with Omar about something to do, and what's really, really cool is that we had come up with this idea, and I was lazy trying to get my version of a studio up, and next thing I know, you're here in the studio working at the ever popular, super famous walls. If these walls could talk, I think I might have left some drugs somewhere back from the 90s.
Probably still
Didn't
there.
Yeah, probably hiding. Well,
So-
I'll let you know.
Behind one of the panels.
Yeah,
In fact, why don't you tell us your story with this building here?
In 1989, I had just come in. Well, my friend Bobby Landgraf of Honky fame was recording me on the Fostex 4-track. I had done an acoustic solo record, and a friend of mine, Lalo Villion, we call him Pokey, turned me on to, at the time, a lot of money to make an album and start my own record label. We came in here. Fred Rimmert owned this place.
Fred Rimmer.
Yep. God bless Fred Rimmert. All right. Every time
He's
Fred
alive.
Rimmert
I
says,
still see him every now and then. I have a question.
you know, we knew that Watchtower had recorded their first record here, and we didn't necessarily want those tones, but we wanted somebody who understood heavy metal. And
It's hard to find.
Yeah,
Somebody who
Fred was-
really understands heavy metal.
Well, as Danny screams, "Corpus metal!"
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much just like that.
Yeah, you know, but.
Did Fred scream that when you came in?
Well, no, he was like, "You want a what?
At the end.
You want a what?" So we had a guitar player at the time, and things were going well. And it was one of those fights where he was yakking and screaming in the van, and we left him on the side of the road. all the way to Houston.
Things were going well.
And well, you know, it's just you can only hear that so much, you know.
Yeah.
And,
Drama.
I came back in, and I laid all the leads, and I had never played lead guitar. I was a little Catholic acoustic boy.
And this is,
trying to
this
play.
is analog.
This was analog. He
So
had
you
just got
couldn't
that world. We were talking about it earlier. That famous Neve.
The
that
Graceland.
right, and Elvis Neve, as a matter of fact. And so we got to mix on that. It was back in the day where, all right, you use your chin to fade this one down. We're going to use my hands, and Fred would have his foot on the lead guitar, and so it was back in the day when you had to move faders like that, you know, and it was
Automation.
so much fun. And then we found this hotshot lead guitar player, and he came in and played a couple of I'd say 4 or 5 songs out of the 12. And so I spent about 1.5 years in this building.
Wow.
And I want to say, Mr. Lefebvre, Jesse, you have done such a remarkable job at not only keeping and preserving the integrity of Cedar Creek, but you have also added something very, very special, which is that you brought it up to date.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a
and
good way to put it.
yes, sir. I was.
I don't want to use the word renovate.
Right. Well, renovate sounds so.
It sounds like a
Final.
home improvement
Right,
show. or
right.
So
something.
invasive.
Right. But you know, it's
No,
a
thank you.
lot of fun, and that was how we found Cedar Creek. And then I found out you were here, and I said,
Kind of pushing the integrity a little bit.
I said, oh, that, oh, man.
Nah.
He's turned into kind of my arch nemesis, you know, the guy that you want to be when you grow up. It's like, Oh, he's touring Europe again. Go that Ulrich. Oh, he's got 9 more albums in the bag. Oh, that Ulrich.
And an Austrian accent.
You know,
Yeah, he's tough to beat.
Yeah, I do have a great, you know,
He has a
Nelson.
great European
Yeah.
accent.
You know, Nelson. If you want to be a rock star, you have to play like this. It's awesome, man. That was my best, Ulrich.
Well, but I would
And,
never say that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I made it nice what you really said. But,
Well, that's cool though. When he posted about the studio, you actually, a lot of people don't remember this place, but you were probably like, "Oh yeah."
Oh,
I
he
know-
commented
I
right
know
away.
that
Yeah.
place.
yeah.
That's cool. That makes my heart
Yeah.
happy.
Well, you know, like I said, amazing. And then found out you were doing the show, and
That was all his
I said, hey, Danny, they invited us with all these hot shots, you know? I mean, you look at the list of players that you have, and to even be included in with the names, and that is, you know, a little Grammy. It's nothing short of looking out in the crowd and seeing 10 people there, and 5 of them, one of them is Van Wilkes, the other's Brandon Temple, and the other's Ian Moore, and or just insert rock stars that come to see your shows. It's, you know,
That's what's so great about Austin, though. You know, that we get to mingle with true legends and inspirational icons, and
with heroes,
Yeah.
with no egos or attitudes,
Yeah,
because they're out there hustling a Tuesday gig
right.
or a Monday
like the
gig,
rest of us.
just
Yeah.
like the rest of us. Exactly. Who is it that we were doing a residency out at 1-to-1 for the longest time, and
1-to-1. Greg
we
Ware.
were
1-to-1
playing.
bar. Greg and Destiny.
The guy who moves and plays too many notes for blues, but he calls it blues.
That could be a lot of people.
That could be me.
Yeah, you're talking about Ulrich.
Ulrich. No. What's his name, babe? Chris Duarte.
Ah,
yeah,
Chris
he's
You
Duarte.
know,
good.
he
Oh
smokes.
man,
I always likened it like watching him play is like he looks like he's wrestling a poisonous snake, and you don't know who's winning.
yeah.
But it's just like,
I saw him in Tulsa, and that's the loudest concert I've ever heard.
Wow.
what?
It was so loud.
And that
I
was
didn't
just
expect that for a blues act, but holy cow!
that was his small rig.
Probably.
You know,
It was
and
the
what's
Brady
funny is
Theater. It was a
he'll
big
take
venue.
his lids, you know, because when you're in the know like us, you have road cases.
secrets.
One that says LaFave, the other says Ulrich, like at the beginning credits. I don't see ours in there.
Not yet, my
Not
friend.
yet.
Oh, all right.
See,
We can crop that in.
I
Thank
told
you
you it
for
would
that.
be trouble to bring the
Yeah.
drama
I know.
up here.
Very dramatic. Bad puns.
But no, to see our names up there with all those people is nothing short of kick-ass, you know.
Well,
Thank you very much for the
This is a
invitation.
music show,
especially for
so
both
let-
of us.
Yeah, you want to play
it's our
some
pleasure.
music?
Since this is a music show, let's play some music.
Yes.
Should
Yeah.
Should we? Yeah.
What would you like to?
Just, I mean, keep it simple enough so we can follow and.
Okay. I don't know if I have any of those songs.
Just do your
You
thing.
know. Yeah. Izzy song.
Yeah.
I got a call this morning. Frantic voice on the line. Just by the words he was saying, I knew something bad had occurred. going back to hell.
So, you know, I want to ask you something, Nathan. So I've known you for a while and everything, and I noticed that beyond, like, underneath all the drama and all the rock and all the blah, you're a very soulful cat. And your songs are very, like, have this underlying soulfulness. Would you agree with that?
I think that when you play the style of guitar and the style of music that I play on the acoustic or heavy metal, that if you do not have that soul, you are just up there going plinky, plinky, plinky as fast as you can.
Plinky, plinky. Or
Right. Or
look at me,
whimper,
look at me,
whimper,
look at me.
whimper.
Whittly, whittly, whittly.
Widdly, 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 or you know. But thank you for noticing. You know, we've worked together. We have played together, live, video, and also an incredible record that you played on with Stupid Drama. And I think that soul came out from everybody who played on that record. You know, my job as an entertainer is to raise hell and sell alcohol, and that's my job. Most of the time, that's how I get paid. Is the more I drink, the more you drink, the more I get paid. And I don't like to make it sound like that, but for the people who are watching this, are mostly gear geeks or, you know, guitar players or professional musicians. I love touching your guitar for some reason. I know. But anywho,
Put it away.
yeah, just let it happen.
He doesn't like it.
Put it away.
But you know, that's a fact of the business.
playing clubs, you have to add maybe.
Right.
You know?
Well,
I mean, you can play retirement homes. You can. There's other purposeful ways
we've done it.
that you can share music outside of bars. But
Right.
we just happen to be in Texas, so all of us Texas guitar players with my weird Austrian accent, we're playing bars a lot of times.
And that's how you get paid.
Yeah.
Or
In,
restaurants. Yeah.
in Texas.
In-
But
Yeah.
you've been here for what, 10 years now?
10 years, yeah. And so, I mean, you have to know how to rock a bar crowd
Yes.
if you want to survive.
And play
But also-
those bar
But
songs.
here's what I was pitching in on that. I also feel that you must not forget why you started to play in the first place, which maybe was not to play in bars and sell alcohol. So, I think there's so many great reasons to play music.
That's why we make tens and tens and tens of dollars in our show.
I was going to say thousands.
Tens and tens and tens of dollars.
Sometimes they tip us 5.
And that's a good day. It's so much fun. So also, folks, if you notice, I don't know if you can see, but there is a
There's
plethora
5 pedal boards in this
of
room.
pedal boards.
Yeah, 5.
I started
pedals, just
playing
5 pedal boards.
pedal boards because Danny was carrying a lot of stuff, and I didn't. I felt left out. Like I wasn't in
You're
the
in,
know. I was so busy playing guitar and trying to sing and having to sing background vocals that I never really had the opportunity to stomp on pedals. That's why my pedal board is so minimal.
But you have the nicest legs and the nicest shoes.
Thank
it makes
you.
up for a lot.
I think it's the shoes.
And
I
the
don't know
cleanest
about-
board.
Well, this board right here is, of course, the industry standard pedal power, the chromatic tuner, which cuts my signal. You've got to have,
I'm with-
right, you've got to have the Van Halen MXR Phase 90.
Just in case.
No, you don't.
Just in
Even though the
case.
acoustic-
Right, you just got to have for a phase, for those
it's a thing.
Pink Floyd numbers, which that would be way cool to play in a minute.
Oh.
And then also from
Oh, what do you have? What makes your phasey sound?
That's a non-Van Halen
That's the
Phase 90, right.
that I basically already modded mine to do what his little button does, but I did it myself.
Oh.
Okay, let's compare our little phasey things.
I have a phase off here.
Do you have a phasey thing too?
I don't.
Let's
I'm
play.
not that high.
I want to hear everybody's phasey thing.
I'll judge.
That was pretty phasey. Okay.
It's 12 strings too, so it's already kind of chorusy. That's warm. That's warm.
Is that your phasey?
That's my phasey.
Oh, that's like
Why is yours so much bigger than
that's like
ours?
Wayne Whitting's phase there.
Hey man, his is way bigger than ours.
I want to give a shout out because this
That's awesome.
is more of a vibe pedal, but it was built by Alexis Grimaldo, who is used to be Amp Tech. Alexis,
Why do you get a bell?
I don't know.
because I can.
Oh, well, hell, I'm gonna bring a bell next time if there is a next time.
That's the name drop bell.
Right.
He's dropping names.
But last but not least, on my pedal board, I believe the cat is local,
Yeah.
but it is a red eye.
Oh, that is a
from
local.
Fire
I've
Eye.
Oh yeah.
And there was the.
Do you know who it is?
No, I do not.
Darren Appelt.
It's a preamp.
Yes, and it's my preamp that I was talking to the fiddle player for George Strait.
Oh.
Gene Elders.
What's his name?
Gene Elders.
Wow, we were
Yes.
ringing the.
Gene Elders.
Gene Elder, ding, 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 ding. But
do I
anyway,
know that?
I for the 12 string, I was running into. I played two 100-watt acoustic Marshalls, which is a Marshall on 5. But man, with these Takamine 12 strings, I would highly recommend the Marshall acoustic amps. I love them. I carry them. Whether I need them or not, I actually loaded them out of the truck today. Is that some kind of stinky European stuff?
Speaking of the sponsors,
This is our sponsor. You're never gonna get any of this. It's a
that one.
agave, 100% agave spirit.
Agave spirits.
Agave spirit. I'm gonna read you. I was recommended by a good friend, Ellson from B Wine Date. She's a sommelier and distillery expert. And here's what she says about this
she
drink.
is an expert.
Yeah.
She says,
I don't even know what those
this Gaia
Wine
Sotol
specialist.
Anejo. Listen guys.
Oh.
New to the Texas market, Sotol aged 2 years in Hungarian oak barrels. Gaia Sotol is akin to tequila. This has an enticing floral nose with accents of nuts and offers an elegant sip, layered with subtleties of citrus, nuttiness, finishing with earthy goodness. Prepare to be enthralled.
Who has been your favorite so far?
Oh, now you can interview me already. Okay.
Yeah, who have you doing the show?
Yeah.
Who has been your standout guy other than us? Because there's two of us here, and I know,
Wow.
you know.
It's hard to answer that. I was thinking.
Let's have a drink first.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then we'll discuss this
All right.
tough question.
The riveting questions.
Rivets.
Okay.
Riveting.
Cheers, my friends.
Cheers,
Cheers.
to, as we say
To
in
music.
Texas, here's to motherfuckers being motherfuckers, motherfucker.
To music and drama.
Motherfucker.
Hopefully, more music, less drama.
Yes, Omar, to your health and to only good things for 2018. For all of us, since we all deserve it, except for you, and you know who I'm talking about.
I like this one. Wow.
I understand what it means by the
nutting?
citrus and the you can really
Nuts?
taste the barrel. Really. Yeah, very good. I love the
Hungarian.
taste of nuts.